My top reasons for applying to Edinburgh were because I love the vibe of the city. It's a very vibrant city and it's super accepting and welcoming, and the community feel in Edinburgh is really strong and I really love that. Additionally, the course I do is pretty niche, so my options were kind of limited, but I knew Edinburgh was a place that I definitely wanted to live and study. And finally, Edinburgh is a Russell Group university, and I knew I wanted to study at a top university because it offers me with brilliant research opportunities that I wouldn't necessarily get at other universities.
My top 3 reasons for applying to Edinburgh are the high quality of education offered, the diversity, the welcoming student community, and the numerous opportunities to get involved into extracurricular activities.
So the reasons I chose Edinburgh over my other offers was because firstly it's a very academically prestigious uni, and I thought it would look good for future employment prospects. Secondly, it's a lovely city, there's so much to do. And thirdly, I live near London at home and I just wanted a change of scenery and to experience a different kind of culture, which I felt like Edinburgh offers.
I fell in love with Edinburgh the moment I stepped off the train at Waverley train station. It just so happened that we pulled in at the exact right moment and the weather was perfect, and I remember walking down Princes Street to the hotel where I was staying and watching this gorgeous sunset over the Edinburgh Castle, and I just knew that I wanted to be here. And then I went to the open day the next day and it was gorgeous. I loved the campus, I loved the test lecture, it was just brilliant, and I knew in that moment that this is where I wanted to spend the next 4 years of my life.
So Edinburgh in 3 words for me would be wholesome, welcoming, and motivating.
Historic, mysterious, and charming.
Buzzing, idyllic, and enriching.
Historic, diverse, and accepting.
Vibrant, beautiful, and cold.
My 3 favourite places in Edinburgh would be the Meadows, because it's a lovely green open space, very picturesque. Secondly, it will be Portobello Beach, because it just makes you feel, apart from in the winter, in the summer it makes you feel like you're on holiday. And thirdly, Princes Street, just because it's a bustling city vibe. And I think those 3 places kind of really define Edinburgh.
My top 3 places to hang out with my friends would be 1, the Meadows, because it's so close to the university and it has such a good green environment. You could always go there, sit by a tree, read a book, play frisbee with your friends. It is so much fun. And my second place would be Teviot, because it's right at the university campus and sometimes you just want to take a break off your studies, so you just go there, sit, have a drink with your friends. You could also study there because it has an amphitheater there, which is fairly new. And my third place would be Princess Street, because sometimes I like going there, especially during Christmas times when they have the Christmas market. It's just really good to go hang out with your friends there.
I love that Edinburgh is a capital city that isn't actually too big. It combines all of the wonderful things, like having loads of things to do, the museums, the galleries, the shops, the restaurants, the cafes, and yet you don't really get lost here because it does still feel quite small. And I think that Edinburgh is like the perfect combination of those 2 things.
I love the mix of old and new in Edinburgh. The city is home to centuries-old landmarks and a vibrant, bustling atmosphere full of energy and life. That is something I really love about Edinburgh. It is truly unique and a very special city, and it will always be close to my heart.
What I love most about Edinburgh is 100% the nature. There is so many opportunities here around Edinburgh to explore, hike, camp, boulder. It's amazing. Only 30 minutes of transport and you're on a beautiful coastline, in the Pentlands, in the Cairngorms, in a forest in Dalkeith, in an old abbey. It's really amazing. I've been here 4 years and I've never run out of weekend or day trips around Edinburgh and in the nature, and I think that's really, really amazing.
The weather in Edinburgh is unpredictable. Coming from a tropical country, I think Edinburgh is cold, and it can be windy, and it can be rainy. The best thing that you can do is be prepared for any kind of weather. If you want to experience all 4 seasons in one day, I think Edinburgh is the city for it.
So contrary to common opinion, I really think Edinburgh is very sunny. Don't be put off by all those rumors that it rains all the time. Honestly, it's always the perfect weather to go on a hike, to explore the nature around Edinburgh. And if it does rain a bit, I think it creates a really cool misty vibe where you just want to go and sit in a cafe and be at home with a hot chocolate, and it really doesn't hurt to have a bit of rain once in a while.